me, baby, I got you. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Our golden anniversary trip along the coastline of Croatia aboard the Royal Eleganza started at the small town of Zadar, where we visit the Croatia National Park and then travel on to Sept. We travelled on through beautiful scenery and small towns and villages with unpronounceable names, all with fascinating historic buildings. It was a wonderful trip.
I guess that's so we don't have a plot, but at least I'm sure.
Perhaps I should explain the background music was the hit tune in 1965, and the words were appropriate to our then situation.
I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got
Many of the buildings had interesting carvings on them. This Adam and Eve look a little shy, and this fella looked most relieved. Apparently, the sculpture included the faces of all the local villages. On the quayside, amid other interesting views, is a thing called a sea organ. So when boats go past and make a ripple, it causes the water to make this haunting noise up tubes under the jetty. There is also a large solar panel set in the prom, which charges up during the day and releases flashing lights like a disco floor at night. Along with many others, we take a smaller boat up the river to see some waterfalls. These very popular falls also power an antique flour mill. These old fortifications were taken over by the German Navy during the Second World War. And this loop tunnel was known as Hitler's Eyes because his U-boats would hide in there and come out and attack any Allied shipping passing. Eventually we reached the city of Split and its amazing old fortifications. Moving right along, we sail up yet another river, where we're serenaded by some local musicians. Here we see some tasty bread being produced in a traditional way. Today we reach the island of Hvar, which interestingly is where our friend Catherine has her small house. After long searching in the narrow back streets, we find number 3. The small harbour was very crowded because today was their annual swimming race. Would you believe they swim for 16 kilometres? And previous years it has been won by a 74-year-old British man. Our cruise ends in the fortified city of Dubrovnik. Despite being badly damaged during the wars in the early 90s, this lovely old city has been beautifully restored. It's now time to move on to our next destination, but not before we've seen a yellow submarine arrive and watch a cat fishing. We fly from Dubrovnik to Athens and then drive across the Corinth Canal to make our way down to a beach resort in southern Greece. This remote location has some beautiful beaches and stunning views. This luxurious resort seemed like the perfect place to say thank you, Chris, for 50 years of happy marriage.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
Our anniversary celebrations continue when Andy and Tim kindly take us on a trip aboard the Alan Gardner. Maria made us this amazing anniversary cake. We finally round off a month of celebrations on a night out with all our very best friends.